Let's see what happens if we plug them all in. I guess we will lose power, but we will see. Welcome to the 7th episode of my first Satisfactory playthrough. In this video series you can find all the highlights compiled out of the playthrough streamed on my Twitch channel. You can catch me live on Twitch every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday and Friday. You can find the link in the description. If you enjoyed the video or have something to say, you know how YouTube works and all that jazz. So without further ado, enjoy the video. Good evening. And welcome to Satisfactory. Again, as usual. Episode 7, is it? Yeah, it is episode 7. And yeah, even though yesterday's stream's title was about us maybe starting doing the oil production, oil refining, rubber and plastic production, we didn't end up doing so. So today we should be actually starting on that path, I was so to say. So without further ado, let's just get into it. God, that transition I definitely need to rework again. It seems to be a bit of those black pixels around the whole frame that I need to figure out how to get rid of them. Basically, I probably need to do it all the way from the beginning again. I think I should also start to bring power with me all the way there. So it's kinda that direction, right? Okay, let's start our journey. I wanted to get as close to something that I could place the power line on. Can I place it there? Oh, I can just place it there. That seems to be totally safe. Having electricity running through the water like that. Okay. Okay. Oh. We missed. Headshot. I don't want to pick up leaves. Let's see how this battle will turn out to be. Wait, where did he go? He manages to disappear quite nicely. There we go. So, here we have our first oil extractor. Placement place. Should we place it like that? Good morning, Vietnam. You having flashbacks again?
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
Okay. Do I need to bring out the map, actual map of the game to figure out where the 4th oil node would be at? No wait, I already have 4. What am I talking about? I can only count to 4, or how was it? But apparently even I cannot count to 4. We pretty much want to keep this factory on the same level as these oil refineries are, or oil extractors. That way we don't need to pump the oil any higher than it is. So I think we will be building it just above this waterline. Some of our foundations. So, something like that, I guess. 1. 2. 3. 4. So we need pretty much double this. 6. So we want to... This was basically all for plastic, then the other we do the same thing for rubber. Let's see. So if these are plastic, these will be the 10. So these all will be only going into one refinery. In the middle somewhere. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is... Then the next thing, I guess, would be figuring out how we will be placing the pipes. So these will require 30 per minute. And from here we get 240, right? Yeah, 240. So if we do the math for that, 240 divided by 30, it's 8. So from this one alone we can run into 8. Then we can hook up some power from these, or for these. And we just lost power. No wait, are we losing power? Yeah, we are. Wow. Let's see if we can get it running without any of our oil refining. Yeah, this way I can actually place some conveyors under the pipes going kinda nicely. So it doesn't look too bad. Then we need Mark 1s like this. Get 20 parts from each machine, so there's no need for a higher speed belt here. But now it's 2040. This one can still be a Mark 1. And then 2046 it can be a Mark 1. Now it needs to be a Mark 2. Of course we don't have any reinforced iron plates. Need power line from this pole to these two thingies, and then from this to there. Final check that all of these are configured correctly. So now we have everything powered up. Let's see what happens if we lock them all in. I guess we will lose power, but we will see. Yeah, we do. So what we're going to do is that we are going to leave everything plugged in here. And we are going to go and build some more power. This way we have some storage here if we actually get this thing working. So we don't need to come back here straight away to see if it's working. But now I need to go and make some power. So I'm thinking going to go back to the base and at the base I'm going to probably try to build some biomass burners, see how many biomass burners we can get running and see if we can jumpstart it. Well, actually, no, before that I'm going to check if it seems like doable to try to reach those milestones until we actually get to the fuel generators. And when we get fuel generators, then we can actually pretty much run that factory out of those fuel generators. But without those fuel generators, it's kind of like we need to figure out how to get more coal power or do something else. Okay, so we got from 80 to 600, so we need like more than 500 more power to power up the rest of the, well, basically everything. Probably need 600 because we're not able to run the whole factory, or we're not able to start up the whole factory at the moment. Okay, so it's this milestone we need to reach to get the fuel generators, and these would be easy. Let's see the heavy modular frames and the computers, how hard they would be. Okay, this we can do definitely. And the computers. We do not have a recipe for computer. When would we... Okay, so it's the current milestone out of which we get the computer recipe. Well, I think I'm going to just... yeah, finish the current milestone. And go and see how it goes after that. I really hope that this plan works, because if the fuel generators require some parts that we're not really able to feasibly make, then at that point we're in trouble. Hey, would you look at that? We're getting rubber and plastic. Plenty of rubber already, and plastic, so we can complete the milestone already. See how full these have gotten. Oh, I forgot to break the copper for these, but... Okay. These should be producing pretty much at the 100% anyway, so all of these machines, so that's good. All-Star still here. His head stuck in a conveyor belt. So the computer is... cable screws, plastic. About 25 minutes, and then we should have enough plastic. So what are we going to do for 25 minutes? Go and make ourselves a automated circuit board thingy, just for now. So we don't necessarily need to make them all manually. That would be a nice one, I guess. Then from here we need belts like this, this, then we need power for this thingy. And this thingy. This one we will set up as circuit board. And so yeah, it needs 4,000 plastic, so let's throw in there 300, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, let's just keep it even so I can remember. So there's 1,000 plastic in there. Everything seems to be working as they should. So you could say that this factory was otherwise a success, except that we only used half of the oil that we can. So I don't know. We can figure out later what we'll do with the last two. Probably more power at least. But I don't know. Yeah. I can definitely say that it might not be a good idea to manufacture a lot of stuff by hand. So you should plan your playthrough so that you actually work on getting the automation going. What I think I should have done instead is that I actually ran a belt from the plastic production and then combined it with the copper sheets into making circuit boards automatically, and then figured out how to route the power so that we can turn off the rest of the factory and only leave the copper going. Only probably to find out that the fuel generator thingies require more computers, and we're basically at the same situation again after it. Hey, we have 11 here. 155, which gives us like 15 computers. 15 computers, which means we would get to 90, which means we pretty much only need about a 10 more computers worth of circuit boards. And the last one is out now. There we go. Throw those in. Finally, it's done.
Milestone reached. The fuel generator will match
Let's see.
power generation
What
to
do
the
we
increased
require
consumption of
for
recently
the...
acquired technologies and buildings.
Hey, we got those at some point.
Improved conveyor belts and lifts can
Fuel
now be
generator.
constructed. Caterium scanning unlocked.
5 computers. Modular frames. Motors. Quick wire. But that's nice. Almost there. 175. I don't know why I didn't need to do it so dramatic. Lift of the phone from the spacebar. All of those are working too. So we're pretty much at the maximum power usage here at the moment, I guess. So yeah, everything is working fine here. So now is the interesting thing. What happens if our capacity is at 1500 and usage about 1.2. That looks nice. Can we run it through here without needing to cut the tree? I guess we can. Just fine. Out of the way, land whale. He doesn't care. Theoretically, this shouldn't be slowed down, if I counted everything right. These are producing 15 per minute. And we have 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, yes. And 15 times 4 is 60, right? Mark 1 belt can move 60 parts per minute. So these belts should be able to move all the parts that they can. Well, of course they can move all the parts that they can, but mean that they can move all the parts produced from these. That was a good, productive day. Managed to do quite a lot with the oil and such. Thanks for anyone who joined into the stream, watching, talking, following, whatever. Thanks for all those. I'll be catching you all Monday.